Maxine Matilpi has made well over 100 button blankets, thousands of hours over decades, mostly for family, all because her mother and grandmother inspired her to keep the tradition alive.
This is our full regalia. This is called your recipient, headpiece, your Kwakwaka'wakw, a place to sew things on. That's what Kwakwaka'wakw means. The button blanket tells who you are. All of our tribes incorporate the tree of life as a part of their regalia, a part of their crest. Some people call it the door of the longhouse or the longhouse itself. So you always wear your house when you're dancing.
She grew up in Alert Bay, where potlatching is strong, and the spirit of the potlatch infuses everything she does today.
Everything I make is for ceremony. Vests, tunics, chilkat-style blankets, aprons.
And she shares them freely.
I share because I love to share. It was taught to me to share, and I'd like to be able to have people hear, about sharing and giving and make it a part of their lives, because that's who we are as Kwakwaka'wakw people, to share. Everything in my studio, everything that I've made in over 30 years, that has given me a sense of pride to share.
She was also inspired by her great-grandfather, Chief Bob Harris, and her grandfather, Kwakwaka'wakw artist, Chief Henry Speck.
This was made by my great-grandfather, Chief Bob Harris. He was also called Kalugwis. So this is made out of canvas and flour sack for the sleeves. So a few years ago, I started to make tunics, and this was the first one that I created. This is a takeoff from one of my grandfather's designs, which is a raven. And I put the butterflies on here as well because it's a Speck family crest, and to me that represents my mom.
Buttons, of course, are central to the button blanket. These days, people often use plastic because they're lighter, easier to dance in. In fact, Maxine's new travel blanket has plastic buttons. But back in the day, the buttons were magnificent mother of pearl.
To have mother of pearl buttons was a luxury to have. It showed the richness of who you are and where you came from.
To Maxine, they're treasures. She's collected thousands of them in all shapes and sizes to be used for very special pieces.
You're going to want to put that on something special because you're going to share it with somebody else in your family to enjoy. I've shared a lot of my buttons. That is one of the biggest pleasures I have, is being able to sharing what you know and what you have. There's no other joy of lifting up your people like that. There's really no big word for making you feel good about that.